It's not you. I promise you, it's not you. It's me. This is what it's like when your daughter gives you 1 hour of sleep. You can hear it now. In just a second, I promise you. Okay? It's just that's what you get when your daughter gives you 1 hour of sleep. So, what I was saying before was this is a short, sweet, early morning stream to try and just, share my misery with you for a second, talk about some things that I'm going to be trying to do with the stream in the near future, and ultimately escape the norm, which is just constant gaming, which really isn't all that entertaining, to be honest. It's more of just a platform for friends to kind of just like hang out and play games together. So while that is not something that I'm getting rid of completely, it's something that is not going to be the main focus of this stream or the focus of my content from going here forward. There will be gaming, it's just not going to be numero uno, okay? Been doing a lot of thinking about what ways. Let's see. Try having no sleep. I haven't slept all day or night because I was trying to watch Darling in the Franxx and SAO and Demon Slayer in one day. Not something I would recommend. Maybe drop Darling in the Franxx and maybe drop Demon Slayer and just do SAO. Anyway, that's besides the point. So I'm looking to kind of take the stream into a direction that gives me. You hear that? You hear that, right? I know you heard that. That gives me a little bit more context, a little bit more content as well, than just, the normal just playing video games with friends and so on. While that is a charming concept for everybody, it kind of lacks in its overall appeal for others. And so I do want to try and take this stream in a new direction that'll give me the ability to share more of myself uniquely with you guys. And so there's things that I plan on doing, bringing to the stream, things like helping others out, finding other streamers who may need a little help. Maybe they need a graphic or two designed for them. Maybe they're in a financial duress and maybe there's something I can do to help them out. Something that I can do to just kind of start giving back to the community of streamers and just kind of be a little bit more engaged with everybody else, aside from just playing video games with the ones that want to come along and just play some video games with. Right? Let's see. Darling in the Franxx made me cry so damn much. I honestly haven't watched it, so I couldn't empathize for you. But I do know that there are some moments inside of anime that can make you just really tear jerk. So in that sense, I can empathize. But I cannot empathize in knowing just how, emotional Darling in the Franxx is. So, but anyway, so hell hath no fury like a baby scorn. If you don't know it, trust me, most of you will know it someday. Okay? I am learning it more and more so every day because as your child hits those defining age points, those 2 and 3 and 4-year-old ages, at that point in time, she just goes freaking crazy, right? Mine has crossed the 2-year-old threshold by about 5 months. And she is Nazi cuckoo. Anyway, so she's like lately she's been having these issues with when she falls asleep, when she wakes up, and strangely enough, dietary issues. So all those things are kind of like making her a little bit spastic, like spastic, like need somebody, constantly need somebody. And so she requires more attention. And that's perfectly fine. Where it's hard is if you're trying to be a streamer. And so, because of the fact that I can't commit myself to a set time for you guys, that's why I want to make the content a little bit more engaging from here forward. A little bit more engaging than just playing games all the time. Because to me, the playing the games, while it is fun, like I said before, or when I was muted, while it is fun, it is not really fun for everybody else, right? It's just fun for those of us that are playing. And unfortunately, you know, unless we're all going to do 150 people inside of a war zone in Call of Duty on a private server, then it's not really going to happen for all of us, okay? So we're going to start engaging a little bit more in other stuff. We're going to try and find people that we can help out in the streaming community. We're going to try and, you know, do some reaction videos and streams in which, you know, go through some YouTube and some TikTok and find some people that are doing some crazy stuff and just kind of get a feel for it. So, you know, it's kind of one of those buckle up things. It's going to be different. It's going to be up and down and all around. And there's tons of stuff that I have to implement and I have to do, and I have to do it all with this much sleep, because that's the future. That is my future. If I'm not willing to give it my all with this much sleep, then I'm not willing to give it my all. So, I'll just have to find, you know, those times where like I sneak into a closet, fall asleep on the toilet, something like that is where I'll pick up those extra minutes of nap time, in which you'll make up not even make up, but kind of like just like make the process easier. You know, have you ever fallen asleep on the toilet before? It's it's actually quite relieving. Just don't fall asleep backwards, because then you throw your neck back like that, and then you throw out your neck if you got a bad neck. Like, I suffer from cervical spondylosis, and if this neck is not positioned perfectly at all times, dead. Okay, so while falling asleep on the toilet can be comfortable and relaxing in a place of peace and solidarity, it only works when you're not at home. Because when you're a dad with a 2-year-old and a wife and you are at home, that door, A, is not allowed to be locked. B, there is no privacy, okay? There is no privacy at all, because they will come into that bathroom and they will stare at you. Not just the child. No, not just the child. The mommy will stare too. So bathrooms at home are not a place for you to be able to find rest when you're a dad and a streamer, or just a dad. So that said, yeah, I think that's pretty much just about everything I wanted to get off my chest. I mean, I did make some new stuff for the channel. I also spruced up some stuff as well. And for the reaction videos, there's actually a new scene that I created for it. Kind of an old scene, actually, because I was trying to use it for a minute as a waiting lobby during games, but it really didn't feel right. It didn't go smooth in the transition process. So that's actually going to now be the scene for reaction content watching. And so just so you guys get a feel for what that scene looks like. You got a long way to go. For what, Enya? For what? For having a kid? Alright, hold on. So this is my new dome for reaction content, and it goes on and on and on and on. No. This is actually going to be the area in which we watch some stuff and just get, you know, our general laughs and kicks in. I think I repositioned everything nicely in here. I think I got everything set up. Yes, you have a long way to go before you become a dad. If I remember correctly, aren't you in like your teenage years? Maybe mid-teens? I can't remember exactly. Don't sue me. It's not my fault. Or are you saying that you are just going to take your time getting there? Because don't get me wrong. I took my time getting there, okay? I took all the way up until I was 30 years old to accomplish such things. Yeah, so you're 15 and yeah, okay. It's gonna be a minute before you have to worry about such things. Take your time. Don't speed and rush through anything. Let it come, and let it come slowly, not naturally. If it comes naturally nowadays, naturally the benchmark is like have a kid while you're still in freaking middle school. Don't do that. Avoid that at all costs. No matter how good the girl looks or how good your intentions are, avoid that at all costs. Take your time. Grow up as a young adult first before you get into having a family. So that's enough of what I say about that. But yeah. So one thing I just wanted to shout out real quick for you guys. Yeah, you think 28 to 30 is a good age? It's absolutely a good age. Let me tell you something. I took the years of my 20s to find my soulmate and my partner in life, and I took the next years after that to my late 20s, just making sure that I could live with her, and then I married her, and then after all that time spent together, almost a decade together, we had a kid. And that was more fulfilling to me than just diving straight in head first and losing my mind and struggling the whole entire way. Granted, what I'm going through right now is just typical dad stuff. That's just what every parent has to go through, this phase, right? So let's. One of the things I want to talk about is sharing experiences that I've had with people also as well. You guys wouldn't even believe this. Like literally yesterday, I had Cox send out a cable repair guy, right? And when he came out, he was like the coolest dude. And little advice for you: if you ever, when you get to that stage where you're living by yourself or you're out on your own and what have you, if you ever get to that point where you have to have a serviceman come out to your house, like let them come out to your house and spend some time with them. Okay, they are actually people too. Service people are. So like if they're gonna do a repair on your water pump or your cable box or what have you, it's only gonna take them like 30 minutes. Spend that time with them. Get to know the guy. I spent my time with the Cox guy yesterday. Let me tell you something. This dude shocked me. Okay, not only was he a super really nice cool dude, which I respect that 100%. If you can maintain that while it's downpouring on you and you're working outside because your company says during COVID you can't go inside a home, like if you're going through all that, you are a fantastic individual and I want to spend time with you. I want to get to know you. So I spent the time getting to know this guy. His name is how did you pronounce his name? Dimitri Pina. Okay, I don't know if I pronounced the last name properly, but I'm pretty sure I did. And Dimitri was like straight up, down to earth, really nice, took care of everything in the middle of the rain. So what did I do? I held an umbrella for him. While the rain was downpouring on us, I held an umbrella for him. Granted, I made sure that he was underneath it because he was the one working with all the components. So I got a little bit soaked, but that wasn't the point. The point was that I got to meet a guy. I got to be, genuinely nice to him and keep him from getting overly saturated and soaked. And at the same time, he took really good care of me. And then we exchanged information for YouTube because it turns out that he actually has a channel on YouTube that he hasn't gotten the chance to because he's been so busy to actually work on and put new stuff up with. But he is a fantastic videographer and his stuff just kind of blew my mind. Now, I'm going to show you his page real quick. The downside is he features some music that's a little bit more royalty type music, and I can't really use that during a live stream, so I'm going to have to mute the video. But I just want you to imagine the context of adding any sound bed to the background of these videos, and you'll understand what I'm talking about how great this guy's actual video cuts and everything are. They're stunning. And he uses a drone, and he also mixes in a Nikon D5500 camera for his recordings and stuff. And thank you, Enya. I appreciate that very much, man. I've always been a talker for as long as I can imagine. And so that's something that I want to, let you guys experience. Let you guys have some fun with. So I'm just going to go ahead and mute that real quick. Just watch the cutaway on this stuff, this is truly just beautiful. The panning across the sky, he gets some absolutely amazing aerial footage and shots with a drone, and a lot of them are seamless and smooth. There are places like this that I couldn't go and see and know exist in a million years because I don't just travel around and experience stuff like this. But he's got flyovers down here in Florida. If you didn't know, guys, I am from Florida and we have some beautiful scenery down here, but the whole world is just absolutely beautiful. And he captures some amazing content with an aerial footage drone. All right. I believe he uses, I think it's a Phantom drone. I can't remember exactly. I saw it in his comments, but it's really, really deep stuff. Like this whole video that I have muted right here He actually has a bed in the back with a sound bed in the back with both music and a speech that's going on at the same time, a motivational speech. And it's a really deep and a really good one. If you haven't ever seen any of this stuff, I mean, just go watch one of his videos, right? Enjoy his content. Like, show some love his way. If you guys like me as a content creator, I ask you to go share some love towards this guy. I want him to start making videos again in 2020. He hasn't made one since last year. I want him to start making videos again because his stuff is good. I like his clean cuts. I like his transitions. I like everything about his video footage. I truly do. And I want more. I've gotten greedy now that I've seen some of his stuff and how smooth and how beautiful his video shots are with just a drone. I want more, right? So if you get a chance today or any day this week, his name is Dimitri Pina, okay? I will put his link inside of chat. Go there and show this man some love and support from me to him, okay? I'm going to take his there and put that into chat. Go check him out. He is a good guy. Genuinely nice guy. Extremely nice on the job. Very professional. I liked everything about it. But go show some love. There's one more that I want to show you, and that was his Above Philadelphia. And I'm a little bit of a prude when it comes to Philadelphia because my only experience with Philly was the airport. And I've never smelt an airport so bad in my life that I never really wanted to experience Philly again for its beauty and its scenery and its historical value. So watching this video restored some inspiration inside of me to maybe one day go to Philly and actually experience some of the sights. But to experience them in the way that he captures them with his drone, just beautiful. Just look at this shot, the angles, the leading lines, everything is just beautiful. Transitions between the quick and the slow. I mean, the guy has good videography skills. He edits clean and smooth, and it's nice. It's very nice. He's also got footage of Greece and so on. So if you check out his videos, I assure you, you'll like them, especially because of the fact that you'll actually get to hear music and you'll get to hear some voice tracks on some of them. So, show some love. Let's get this guy to make more content. That's my goal for the end of this stream today, is to get you guys to want to get this guy to make more freaking content. Okay? I want it. Just, come on. Like, I couldn't experience that even if I went to Philly. I'd be on the ground level looking up like, oh, no, that's a skyscraper. Oh. No, this is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. I love it. I want more of it. And I'm not going to share the rest of the video because I want to let that be an experience for you to experience with the actual music, because he has really good sound beds with it. So amazing. So yeah, like I said, from now on, we're going to include more content, guys, because I need to escape just the gaming aspect. Gaming can drive you crazy. And like I said, it cannot give you the type of experience that you want when you're trying to share a part of yourself with others. Unless you're just trying to become a pro gamer and you're wanting to share this fact that you're a pro and you're better than the average person, and that works for you. Doesn't work for me. I need to share a little bit more of myself with you guys. And so future streams and so on are all going to be just beautiful stuff. Really good stuff. Other people's stuff. Joining them. Talking with them. Helping them out if we can. Doing stuff like that. It's coming, guys. And I'm sorry that there's no game this morning. I'm sorry that the stream is going to be a short one. But I truly, truly want you guys to understand that the future of this stream is so much bigger than just gaming. All right? And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I will leave you with. I love you all.